Could the secret to Novak Djokovic's next milestone be as simple as dumplings and a bit of Mandarin? As the tennis icon chases his 100th career title, Djokovic is embracing more than just on-court strategy in Beijing. From savoring local delicacies to engaging with the Chinese language, we'll dive into how these cultural experiences could give him that extra edge. Stay with us as we explore Djokovic's journey and the surprising factors shaping his pursuit of greatness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more in-depth insights. One would be hard-pressed to find a player on either the ATP Tour or WTA Tour that's had more success in China than Novak Djokovic. Of his 99 career titles, 11 have come on Chinese soil, beginning with his 2008 Masters Cup, today known as the Nitto ATP Finals, triumph in Shanghai. So what's the secret to his success, which includes an undefeated reign over 6 trips to Beijing? I love dumplings and Chinese language. I think that helps, laughed Djokovic during his pre-tournament press conference at the Rolex Shanghai Masters. Djokovic is set to compete in China for the first time in 5 years, having missed the return of last year's Asian swing following his 24th major title run at the U.S. Open. A 4-time winner at the Qizhou Tennis Center, the 37-year-old's early assessment of conditions following a practice session with Zhang Zhizhen is that they haven't changed much since his last appearance. I still think that the court is pretty fast. We discussed that, actually, players yesterday and today on the court, said Djokovic. The balls are different, so the balls probably slowed down the game a little bit. It's still quite quick, he added. You have to serve well. That's a big advantage, so that's why I'm personally working on. This event marks Djokovic's first tournament since Alexei Popyrin ended his title defense in the 3rd round of the New York Major. In between appearances, the Serbian led his nation to a Davis Cup World Group 1 win over Greece. With time to prepare, Djokovic is hoping a sense of freshness will factor into his chances of lifting trophy number 100. I just love playing here, love the conditions, love the support that I get, and I also have an extra motivation of trying to go for my 100th title, the current world number 4 says. I'm trying to improve daily on my practice sessions. I play a lot of practice points, games, sets, and get to the desired level, because I haven't been playing too many tournaments lately, so I have some catching up to do with others. As seeded players receive opening buys in the 96-player draw, Djokovic will start his campaign against the winner of Alex Michelsen and Bouyanchikit. The ATP's Masters 1000 series picks up again in Shanghai, starting on Wednesday. It's the tour's first mandatory event since the Canada-Cincinnati U.S. Open trifecta of late summer, and it comes with more than $10 million in prize money. The field is suitably stacked. 9 of the tour's top 10 are in the draw, and Novak Djokovic will make his first appearance since losing early at the U.S. Open. In fact, Shanghai feels like something of a do-over after upsets robbed the Open of some of its second-week drama. By now, Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz, and everyone else should be recovered from the post-Olympic hangover that brought them down in New York. The top 4 seeds feel out of order. Jannik Sinner and Alcaraz, who each won 2 majors in 2024, are the consensus players of the year, and Djokovic is still a dangerous third wheel. But that isn't quite reflected in the Shanghai seedings. Sinner is number 1, Alexander Zverev is number 2, Alcaraz is 3rd, and Djokovic is 4th. Those seedings don't quite reflect the live ATP race, either. With his run to the final in Beijing, Alcaraz clinched a return to number 2, but that didn't happen in time for the Shanghai seedings, which means that Sinner and Alcaraz are in the top half together, and Zverev and Djokovic are in the bottom half. It also means that number 5 Daniil Medvedev is in the same quarter as Sinner. This is similar to what we saw at Roland-Garros and Wimbledon, but it feels even less representative of current ATP reality than it did then. Of course, if last year's edition of this tournament is any indication, none of that might end up meaning much. In 2023, The top four were all gone by the quarterfinals, and the semifinalists were Grigor Dimitrov, Andrei Rublev, Hubert Hurkacz, and Sebastian Korda. Hurkacz, who is not in Shanghai this time, edged Rublev 10-8 in a third-set tiebreaker for the title. Sinner has the toughest path to the semis of the big names. There are no cakewalks at a Masters 1000 like this, but neither is there one road that looks especially rocky. Sinner's path is probably the most difficult for the simple fact that Medvedev is his potential quarterfinal opponent. Otherwise, he'll be a solid favorite against any of the other seeds in his quarter. Tomas Echeverry, Arthur Fils, Ben Shelton, and Stefanos Tsitsipas among them. Alcaraz has an interesting potential opener against local favorite and recent Chengdu champion Jerry Shang. After that, he might face Nicholas Jarry, Hugo Humbert, and either Casper Ruud or Tommy Paul in the quarters. Djokovic could also play a young Chinese talent, Buyanchikit, in the first round. From there his road might look like this: Flavio Kobali, Francis Tiafoe, and a quarterfinal against last year's runner-up, Rublev. Djokovic hasn't been to Shanghai since pre-pandemic 2019, but he's a four-time champion there and has never lost before the quarters. Zverev, the number 2 seed, may be on a collision course with an opponent he may be sick of seeing across the net: Taylor Fritz. Fritz beat the German this year at Wimbledon, the U.S. Open, and Laver Cup. Other seeds in this section include Holger Rune, Lorenzo Musetti, and Brandon Nakashima. And as Djokovic pushes towards his monumental 100th title, it's not just his tennis skills, but his willingness to embrace new cultures and experiences that may set him apart. From sharing moments with local fans to savoring the cuisine, he's proving that even the smallest details can make a big difference. Will these unique touches be the secret ingredient to his next win? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: Novak Djokovic's journey continues to inspire and surprise us all. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more updates and exclusive tennis content.